number 1 for the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks. Green flag in the air, underway. Belfieri sideways at the start. Justin Storis on the outside. Groove in car 22X down the back straightaway, side by side for the top spot. Here comes Steve Dufanet as well in car 78D. Battle for the top spot. Starting to get a little physical now between Belfieri and the 22X of Storis. Storis on the outside. Groove, a rookie competitor, trying to get it done the tough way around the Star Speedway. Look at this hard racing for the top spot. Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks, week in and week out, the most entertaining division here at the Star Speedway, and they're doing it again for the top spot, bouncing off each other down the front straightaway. Justin Storis now able to take over the top spot from Belfieri in car 22X. Best battle on the racetrack is for the third spot now. Steve Dufanet in car 78D underneath the 44 of Jim Storis. Charlie Baldwin muscles his way underneath Max Dolliver now for the fifth spot as well. Dufanet in car 78D underneath Storis and into the third spot. Storis right back to the rear bumper of the 78D and Dufanet. And he's going to get a little warning from Chief Steiner, Mike Walker, as Storis slid that thing in deep. Does it again, once again, and into the back of the 78D and Dufanet. Halfway home this time by 5 down, 5 to go for your leader, Justin Storis in car 22X. Belfieri hasn't let him run away too much in car number 90, following him now in the second spot. Steve Dufanet, third, fourth, Jim Storis, and now fifth is the 78 Cashman. Battle for the sixth spot, Max Dolliver in the 29, and Charlie Baldwin. Baldwin off the back straightaway, slings some dust up. Down the front straightaway, Justin Storis continues to do a nice job at the top spot. Worked the outside of Belfieri at the initial green flag. Charlie Baldwin with problems in car number 2. He'll head pit side, it looks like. Now he's rolling again, not sure what just happened to Baldwin. Best battle now is for the fourth spot between the 44 of Jim Storis and the 78 of Cashman. Cashman underneath Storis now down the back straightaway, see if he can get the spot into turns 3 and 4. 2 laps to go at the line for your leader, Justin Storis in car 22X. 2 to go at the line. Cashman underneath Jim Storis. Looks like he's going to take over the fourth spot. He will. Now Steve Dufanet dives to the bottom side of Anthony Belfieri. Belfieri tries slamming the door shut, but Steve Dufanet is there. White flag is out. One more trip around for Justin Storis. Best battle for the second spot. Now Steve Dufanet in car 78D takes it over. Belfieri relegated back to third. Checkered flag in the air this time by heat race. Number 1 going to go to Justin Storis. Second will go to Dufanet. Third to Belfieri. Fourth to Cashman. And fifth to the 44 of Jim Storis. Race number 2 for the Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks, rolling out onto the Speedway now. 10 laps of distance, heat race number 2. Michelle Fishpansky, Caveman, Kenny Scott on the front row. Green flag in the air, Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks, heat race number 2 is underway. Fishpansky tries pushing Scott up into the wall. Scott knew it was coming that time in car 72. Fishpansky jets to the lead in car 1%. Battle's going to be for the second spot now. Tom Tebow dives to the bottom side on Kenny Scott in that battle for the second spot. Scott trying to hang to the outside groove. Tebow down the front straightaway almost forces Scott up into the wall in car number 3. Kenny Scott getting bullied around now in car 72. Falls in line in the third spot. Up front, Michelle Fishpansky with problems in practice with that new motor they put in is leading the way thus far in car 1%. Second is Tom Tebow in the 3, and the battle is going to be for the third spot between Kenny Scott and the 51 of Mackey. Scott way up the racetrack in car 72, and Mackey takes advantage of that and takes over the third spot. Fourth, Kenny Scott, and fifth is Bobby Boucher. Now Kenny Scott gets into the 51 of Mackey and pushes him up the racetrack. Battle physical for the third spot. Mike Walker lets Kenny Scott know he didn't know that. He didn't like that move very much. Battle raging off the third spot. Kenny Scott's going to take it back down the back straightaway. Scott and Mackey putting on a pretty good battle for that third position on the racetrack. Mackey hanging tough on the outside groove and takes it back down the front stretch. Down into 1 and 2. Bobby Bouchard has joined the party. Scott wigging around. Very quick caution flag from Chief Starter Mike Walker. Scott Wiggin was just about underway again in car 26. but the caution flag was already flying. Green flag back in the air. Woody's Auto Strictly Stocks back underway. Tom Tebow on the outside groove, trying to get it done on Fishpansky. Fishpansky able to hang on down low, down the back straightaway, side by side for the top spot. Look at the motor in the 3 of Tebow trying to hang to the outside groove. Halfway home this time by 5 down, 5 to go, and your leader is still Michelle Fishpansky at 1%. Tebow that time got a pretty good run on the outside groove. See if he can muster the power down the back straightaway in car number 3. Kenny Scott continues to run in the 3rd spot. 4th, Keith Jones, and 5th is Bobby Bouchard. Good, hard racing at the top spot. And out the line, Tom Tebow led the lap. Tebow leads that lap. Fishpansky trying to fight back down low. She's going to have to give the lead up. New leader going to be the 3 of Tom Tebow. Fishpansky settles into the 2nd spot now in the 1%. 3 to go at the line, this time by 3 more trips around for your new leader, Tom Tebow, in car number 3. Kenny Scott still riding in that 3rd spot. Battle is on for the 4th spot. Keith Jones in the 66, the 97 of Bobby Bouchard, putting a good show on for the 4th spot. 2 laps to go at the line for your leader, Tom Tebow. 2 to go. Now Michelle Fishpansky with more problems in car 1%, limping on the back straightaway. She's going to head pit side. Another tough break for Fishpansky. White flag in the air this time by, and it's all Tom Tebow now. It's Fishpansky headed pit side. Battle raging on from 2nd on back. Kenny Scott hanging on to it right now. Keith Jones right there. Bobby Bouchard putting the pressure to Jones now down the back straightaway. Checkered flag in the air this time by heat race number 2. Checkered flag gonna go to Tom Tebow. 2nd will go to the caveman, Kenny Scott. 3rd to Keith Jones. 4th to Bobby Bouchard. And 5th to the 51 mass of Tom Mackey. That rounds out qualifying action. Next on the racetrack will be a 15-minute fan meet and greet. You can go down and meet Sammy Swindell. The HMS Vintage Modifieds will be on the racetrack, as well as the NEMA Lights. They're going to come down for a 15-minute fan meet and greet. So if you want to head on down to the racetrack and meet your favorite drivers, I kind of want to meet my favorite flagman, Steve Grand.